Just start in a nice, comfortable seated position. You can be cross-legged or have one foot in front of the other. You can also pop yourself up onto a block if you've got tight hips. You just want to make sure that your sit bones are really grounded down into the earth and making sure that you've got a nice neutral lumbar, thoracic, and upper back, neck are all in one straight line. You want to have your hands, palms face open to the sky. Take a nice big inhale where you are and exhale as you feel yourself sink down into your body and sink down into your pelvis. Feel grounded, rooted down into the earth. And just start to invite deeper breaths into your body. Take an inhale and reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale through your heart center. Inhale back to the sky. Exhale through heart center. And again, this time we're going to round through our back like a cat and cow with our hands on our knees. So when you're rounding, you really want to press your shoulder blades away from each other and inhale to press down through the earth and draw up. Exhale, round your chin to the chest. And inhale, create space through your chest, root down through your spine. Inhale, arms up. And take a twist, so right hand to left knee, twisting from your navel center, keeping that nice long spine as you twist around and just allowing your neck to gently fall where it's comfortable. Again, inhale up and then twisting to the other side, left hand to right knee as you lift and lengthen. Exhale into your twist. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, roll to your hands and knees, and we're going to press right back to a child's pose. So bottom back onto your heels, hands reaching forward and forehead resting on the earth as you take a few grounding deep breaths here, surrendering yourself. Inhale, come up, tuck your toes and come back to a downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths, again making sure you've got that lovely alignment through your spine. So take some bend in the knees, so you can keep that pelvis pointed up to the sky, a nice flat lumbar spine. Then inhale to walk your feet in towards your hands and bow forward so your belly is resting on your thighs. Your head and neck hangs heavy. You can take your elbow and cradle it with the other hand like a rag doll. And if it feels good, you can just gently swing your head and neck and arms, really releasing your back and upper body to gravity here, completely surrendering and letting go. Take an inhale all the way up to stand, and we're going to find our mountain pose. So feel your feet grounded down into the earth as you reach your hands high to the sky, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Uttanasana, reaching up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, upward facing dog or a cobra as you peel your chest up. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here and just really feel into the discomfort. Take an inhale and bring your right leg forward into a low lunge and come back onto your back knee. You can take your hands to your hips here to center your hips. You want to feel like you're pressing down through your feet and drawing your feet towards one another. Draw up through your pelvic floor. You can take your hands to your heart or up to the sky. Press your left hand down into the floor and then swivel open to your right knee, pressing your knee away from you so you feel that through your right hip. Take an inhale here and then exhale as you come back around. Come all the way up to a high lunge now, so pressing through your feet to lift up. Take a big inhale here and then exhale as you fold down. Take both feet back, high plank, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale to a downward facing dog. This time we're going to inhale our left foot forward between our hands. Drop your right knee to the floor. Bring your chest up, hands to your heart or to your hips. Again, drawing your feet together, feeling that grounding through the earth as you lift up with your upper body. And take some stable breaths where you are. Hands can also come to the sky. That feels good. Exhale, right hand to the center and then folding open. So you're twisting open to the left. Either hand on that knee or swiveling up to the sky. Turn yourself back around. Inhale to a high lunge. Nice big breath here. And then open up so both feet are facing the same direction. You want your feet about wrist crease away, and then bow forward, fold down to the floor for a standing forward fold. Then come down into a low squat towards the right. So your left leg is lengthened here. You can stay upright or you can reach your hands forward and drop your head down. You can have your right foot flat or be up on your toes. Just take a few breaths here and then switch over to the other side, sinking down into that left pelvis as you bow forward. And then inhale up. This time we're going to come into a low squat. So if your heels don't reach the floor, you can place a blanket or something else underneath them. Using your elbows to press into your knees, hands together to really create that lift through your chest. Feeling grounded through your feet, through your pelvis. There's an option here to take a twist. So place your right hand to the floor and open up with your left, or a bind where you bring your hands behind your back and lock your hands together. Again, all options, feel free to just stay in the basic squat. Bring your hands back to the center and come to the other side if you're doing the twist or the bind. Focus on lengthening that breath while you're sitting in the pose. And then bring your bottom down to the floor and then feet together into a butterfly position. Again, really feeling that you're grounded through your sit bones here, lengthening through your spine and just folding forward to wherever feels comfortable. Bow your head as you release and let go, sitting with whatever discomfort comes up in your body. Take one more breath. And then inhale up. We're going to grip onto our big toes, so create a pistol grip with your thumbs, the first and second fingers. Lift up using your core and lift your legs straight up to the sky. So your knees can be bent or straight here, whatever you can manage. And take a few breaths, finding that balance point and finding that grounding through your pelvis. You can bend and straighten your legs if it feels good for you. Bring those feet back down and then try taking them out to the side, and again finding your balance point. If you fall, that's fine, just try again. Keeping your shoulders dropped, relaxed here. And then we're going to take ourselves down onto your back. Bring your heels nice and close to your bottom. Just take a couple of breaths here as you feel yourself connected to the floor. We're going to come up into a bridge pose, so lifting your hips high. And then exhale as you bring them back down. You can just do that, or you can bind your hands behind, roll your shoulders under to get some more height through your hips. Keep squeezing your knees in towards each other as you breathe into the space you're creating. And then exhale to come down. Again, feel the whole length of your spine pressing into the earth. Let's go one more time, either just lifting your hips up or binding your hands behind you and lifting a little higher. Exhale to come down. Take a big breath in and exhale fully out. The last pose we're going to do is legs up the wall. So you can shuffle over to the wall, or like I'm doing, you can just place your legs in the sky or place a block or a pillar underneath your bottom to get some extra lift. Take your legs straight up to the sky and just take a few really deep breaths in this position. Feeling the contact with the earth beneath you. And feeling the blood flow back down through your legs, down into your pelvis. When you're ready, just slowly lower yourself back down.